right, y'all, so let's have a little fun, shall we?
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
All right, remember each and every Sunday at around 7 p.m. Eastern time, I will be rolling up with y'all, smoking one with y'all, you know, getting a little lifted with y'all, exclusively on patreon.com/AdrianExpression. So that means literally tomorrow, I'm about to get into it. So podcast, extra content, live streams, highlight streams, all there for you at patreon.com/AdrianExpression. Now, I want to just get this topic out the way so we can continue on about our goddamn video and get into it. Let's talk about this Kevin Samuels thing. So if y'all are not aware, the news online is that Kevin Samuels kicked the bucket, and there were some people who were, you know, jumping up for joy and just like, oh wow, yeah, he's gone. Wow, did anybody try the chicken? Anybody try the salad? It gave, for me, that was the reaction. For me, I'm just like, oh, okay, so he's not here anymore. That's okay. Very interesting. So, and other people are just like, oh my God, how could y'all be so insensitive, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, bitch, y'all are just as insensitive about Megan Thee Stallion getting shot, but y'all don't care about what the fuck y'all talking about. You serious? The way that man talk about black women, and from domestic abuse to all sorts of other crazy shit, his rhetoric literally led to violence. It leads to violence against black women. Like, bitch, I'm not pressed to hear nothing. I do not care about what none of y'all saying. I do not care about what none of y'all saying. And my thing is, if you want to be and that's the thing, is that a lot of people are built just like Kevin Samuels, and they are scared that when they pass the fuck away, you know, people are dog their ass out just like, you know, just like they do to Kevin. It's just like, okay, if you're afraid of that, first of all, you ain't gonna hear or see that shit. But on top of that, if you're so afraid of that, don't be an idiot when you're living, and then you won't get dragged when you die, girl. Like, what do y'all want me to say? Like, what do y'all want me to say? If you spent your entire life shitting on a marginalized group of people and making a living on it, like, what do you think that group of people is gonna say about you when you pass away? Them hoes would compare Kevin Samuels to Martin Luther King. Bitch. They were acting like he was Malcolm X. If you don't want to be remembered as an asshole when they lower your casket, don't be one when you're walking this earth. That's it. But my thing is, there's some people who don't mind being referenced. They don't care about being called an asshole. I'm just like, if you're gonna do all that shit, why not just, like, if you're gonna do that shit, why you mad at what people say about it? Be you, boo. Be you, girl. Like, listen, House of the Dragon looks like it's gonna be that girl. 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 They released a new goddamn trailer, bitch, and we finally got to see some fucking dragons, bitch. We finally got to see some dragons, ho. First of all, I keep trying to figure out who this is, and I mean, even from the color of the dragon, I'm not really sure. Either way, we got to see some flashback moments as well. I love this scene in the trailer right here where Rhaenys was talking to Rhaenyra, and she was just like, men would sooner put the entire kingdom to the torch than see a woman ascend the throne. Now, Rhaenys over here, the older woman, she was called the queen who never was, because she was skipped over in the line of succession for, I think, god damn it, she was skipped over for a man. I don't know if it was her brother or some shit. I can't remember. But anyway, she was skipped over for a man. A man got the Iron Throne. And it's interesting because Rhaenyra, like, this entire thing is because Rhaenyra is fighting for her their throne herself, you know? And I love how they showed this entire ceremony here where people are, you know, in front of King Viserys, swearing fucking fealty to Rhaenyra, who is his daughter and who he named as the successor to the throne. They're all fucking swearing fealty. All the lords and shit saying, yeah, girl, we promised that we're gonna, you know. But as soon as Alicent had her motherfucking kid, had her fucking sons or whatever, they want to switch sides. So I like that they showed that. But yeah, Rhaenyra is gonna have a tough battle ahead of her. Here she is at the map table. She looks like she ain't fucking playing no goddamn games. She's looking like, bitch, I'm not letting these girls, this motherfucker take my fucking throne. Are you serious? Are you serious? Daemon Targaryen's gonna be an issue. Here he is with this egg. There's a whole story, and Missaria right here. So there's a whole story about this egg and how Damon had a whole lot of bastards and Damon wanted to give one of his bastards a dragon egg and the fucking king was just like, girl, are you serious? Bring that whole bag. So it's just a lot. And then here we see Damon approaching this dragon here. Usually Targaryens aren't scared of they fucking dragons. So I'm wondering what was going on. I'm wondering which dragon this is. I really can't wait for it. I can't wait. I'm so glad they showed us these dragons. But I want to see some fire and blood. I want to see some battles. I want to see it! And since we're on the topic of nerdiness right now, I just want to show you this real quick. Jane Foster looks good. Jane Foster looks good. I want her to smack me with her hammer. She looks good. She looks good. She's gonna be calling down lightning on you hoes. Yeah, I really want to see. First of all, like I said, I want another trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder because the first one was cute. It was very much like, all right, we're gonna show you some flashes of the beautiful landscapes and cute moments, but I really want Gore the God Butcher in there, and I want more Jane Foster in there. I need to see what's going on, okay? Especially after I'm still on this high from fucking multiverse of cuntness. So yeah. So I saw this and I really wanted to talk about it. So after the Supreme Court and them like confirmed the legitimacy of the document that leaked, the government talking about, girl, we finna put in an investigation now. We're gonna start an investigation just to find out how it leaked, who leaked it, whatever. Like that's what they said they're doing. But on top of that news, Justice Clarence Thomas said, as a society, we are becoming addicted to wanting particular outcomes, not living with the outcomes we don't like. He said we can't be, obviously he's talking about the Supreme Court. He said we can't be an institution that can be bullied into giving you just the outcomes that you want. And for me, I'm just like, I love the word, the use of the word bullied is so hilarious because what can we do to bully any government? Like to bully the government? We could protest. You know what I mean? We could just say some shit in the street, say some shit online, but you really think the everyday citizen is gonna bully the seemingly omnipotent force that is the United States government? Like you really, it's so crazy to me. I mean, when billionaires talk like this, super rich people talk like this, or people in the government talk like this, like how the fuck are you gonna be bullied because people say shit online or because we protest in the streets? That's not fucking bullying. Get the fuck out of my face, first of all. And Justice Thomas is black. If people did not raise their voices about shit, about particular outcomes, bitch, your black ass would not be able to step foot on the government premises in these government buildings, much less be a fucking justice on the Supreme Court. Are you serious? So I don't like that shit is crazy to me. Like it's one thing to deal the drugs, but then to get high off your own supply, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. You're a black man sitting on the Supreme Court, bitch. If somebody didn't shake the table or make some noise or say, hey, this shit don't make no sense, shut the fuck up, your nigga ass would not be able to say no shit. You wouldn't be able to walk in the building. You wouldn't be able to use the same bathrooms that your colleagues do. What the fuck are you talking about? Like these people, these niggas get to a certain position or allowed to get to a certain position are permitted, are dangled like tokens so they can be in a certain position in these governments, and all of a sudden they think that the rules like they really forget where the fuck you're black. You're black at the end of the day, sweetie. So I don't know where they coming from. Like people do have a right to be pissed about their bodies being debated, bodies being controlled by the fucking government. They have a right to be pissed about not being able to have access to safe abortions. Yes, they have the right, sir. Just like the hundreds and thousands of people had the right to fucking protest so that your black ass could speak. What are you talking about? But anyway, y'all, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I love y'all so much. Make sure you check out my Patreon, my music, all that stuff is in my description box. And make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
I always got the nigga begging for just one kiss. I know your nigga wanna take a bite of this. I always got the nigga begging for just one kiss.